All right, guys, real quick. Here's a simple problem that has a simple solution in most cases. There's a couple variables that are in play, but we're talking about voltage drop versus signal loss. There's a couple variations or variables that come into play with this, but one of the things we do to combat that are line filters to clean up your signal and line amplifiers that will boost the signal after so many feet of cable or after so many splits. Okay, so in front of you is a complete roll. You can't see it back here. There's a whole roll of it of LEDs. Okay, these, as you can see, are working just fine. If you notice, we have this little piece in here, and I'll show this to you. This is a line filter that we use. Line filters can condition the line and clean up interferences that are on the line. EMI, EFI, electromagnetic electro-frequency interferences caused by several different things. Aftermarket equipment, cheap HID ballast, these Android Chinese radios, things that can emit a lot of high frequency signal that can cause some issues. Basically what happens is your cable picks up that. It acts like an antenna and can pick it up. There's ways around that, like with shielded cable. In this case, I've got some other stuff plugged up under the bench that you can't see. So in my situation, I know it is a voltage drop. I am intentionally causing this so I can show you how these work. Okay, so you've seen here, these are male-female connector. That's how we make them, so they can be plugged in place or in circuit. Okay, I'm gonna restart my controller so I get a better flow and you can see how it works. Okay, so without this line conditioner or amplifier, in this case it's an amplifier because I know I don't have any EMI, EFI issues. I got some other stuff pulling a load, so I want to show you, and you can see how this is blinking erratically. Call it a Christmas tree effect because you get random strobing, flashing, blinking. I mean, the whole strip is doing this. So if you're having an issue where you have plugged up too many lights and you have overloaded your powered hub or your powered splitter or your signal amplifier, whatever you want to call it, this is one way of several that is an easy way to fix your issue. These don't work all the time because it depends on what your issue is. It also depends on how weak your signal is based on how many times you split it. Okay, how many connections you have pulling X amount of load on the amplifiers that you have in place. Okay, so if you got something simple and you're teetering on the edge, then this can give you a little bit of a boost. It's a quick plug and play option. These are available on the website and you can see how they work. Okay, so hopefully that gives a good demonstration on how they operate and an explanation on how they operate. If you plug one of these up and it does not fix your issue, then the chances are you're just going to have to add another amplifier in place. You have weakened your signal too much to the point where something simple like this cannot be fixed. You want something that has an external power source, again, like some of the signal amplifiers that we use. They will take your hot and ground and your signal, but they only pass signal out. Your hot and ground boosts everything on the amplification process. But these guys have saved us many times in an install, just labor-wise. They don't cost anything. They're like $12 on the website. You buy them in bulk, you can get them as low as $10 a piece. But they're really worth their weight in gold. If you're troubleshooting something and you have some issues, these are a huge time saver without tearing everything apart, putting in another amplifier, running another voltage wire, hooking up more grounds to your frame or chassis. So maybe that explains everything. I hope it did. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.